Welcome back, Hunters. I'm the SurvivalVis, and we return to Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate G rank, where we're going to try to open up some more hunting options now that we've completed quite a few of the quests at this level. Like, if we go back into the G1, or the G2 permit, we only have these two left to do, so they've got to open up more options for us to actually go hunt stuff. And today's episode will focus on Gravios. And before I do go too far into the hunt, I have to show you the well, I shouldn't say super, but the new powerhouse heavy bowgun we've got opened up. From surviving both the white Monoblos and regular Monoblos, we have the Mono Devil Blaster, which has 542 raw power attack, or raw attack value, with the power barrel and the limiter on it. Like, this is insane for the step up in power we've got from this. If you remember right, the previous level was at 448. We almost got 100 extra over the previous. Now, I don't know if this is actually, like, going to shred stuff as well as it seems it should, because I think affinity plays a bigger role at this stage of the game than raw value does. But nonetheless, this is still a very powerful weapon, and it is going to be interesting to try it out on a number of the hunts going forward. I don't know if anything else has really, like, compared to it yet. And I do have everything I want. I might actually just get... I'm kind of at the point where I feel like I need to have the stuff to make, like, more piercing shot just in case. I don't super think I really need to, but I'd rather be prepared than lacking it, so we'll take it and go now. But yeah, this 542 value... The Mono Devil Mono Devil Caster was already a superb heavy bowgun to get in high rank, because it's basically as strong as a G rank weapon. Now, it's above everything else for its raw value with what we have as options. And I'm curious to see how this will do on a hunt against something like Gravios. Oh, right, I got to target cam him, because otherwise I can't actually use that as well. No, Nordy. He's firing, I guess, mortar shots. They didn't really seem like they were, his usual beams. Yeah. Okay, it is little pew-pew shots, basically. So we can't go super far away from him. He does have a little bit of a new trick in his book, so that way... If you have been a gunner using your range and kind of, like, exploiting him, he's got a little bit more of defense he can use against you. Yeah, once we can break that shell or his chest, this is going to go much easier. Or, well, much faster. Nope, probably a tail... Not quite a tail swipe. He's a-rolling. Gotta be a bit careful, because my guess is he's also going to hit really, really hard if he connects with his attacks with how slow he is in G rank. Tigrex is one where that charge is devastating if you get hit by it. So I have to imagine Gravios, with being even slower, will just possibly one-shot us if we get hit. Yeah, wiggle that booty of yours. We're still coming in to take you down. And actually, it's a good thing that I was running towards him. So he's got the sweep beam like Black Gravios does, but I don't think he uses it as commonly. Just gotta get that first break, and then this hunt will go much faster. Well, it does take a while to finally pierce through that stony hide of his. Did something break or not? I actually can't tell with that weird, like, shimmy he did. Sort of thanks, Calico. That's still kind of not exactly helpful with the timing of it. Oh, that was bad. That was very bad. I got greedy and thinking I could go in for the, Oh, this is gonna hurt. Calico, really? You... Okay, didn't hurt as bad as I thought it would, actually. Still not a smart thing to have happened, and I could have avoided easily. Oh, really? I'm surprised at how much, like, shots I've been able to pump. Ow, that hurt like hell, though. Okay, so the sweep beams, I still really got to be careful of, and I think if I go after Black Gravios, I'll definitely be taking a better fire resistance set. Jeez, if he's using it this often as just like regular Gravios, I don't know what Black Gravios is going to be like. Because I thought that was kind of like the difference, is Black Gravios was a little bit more beam happy than regular here, but no, they are just kicking it out like crazy. And unfortunately, this has proven to be a very hard part to break on him. Thank you, Calico. That was actually very nicely timed. Yeah, I went through all my Pierce 3s, and we haven't even broken the shell yet. It could just be for G rank, it's gotten more durability to them. There we go. There's the break. And now that that weak spot's opened up, he should go down really fast. I still wouldn't mind trying to break some of the other parts just to get the materials from him. Okay, there's the wing broken. Okay, dodge in towards him. I think that's actually the safest, or a safer spot to be when he's using his beams. Yeah, there's the wings broken. The back can be broken too, but I think that one is actually best to get while mounting him. And there is the horn I can try breaking too. Yeah, I figured I'd get smacked by that. Oh, he's... Okay, he's not limping off, so he's probably just going to be going down to the next area. So let's head down and get ready for him. But yeah, the Mono Devil Blaster, it has a fast reload all on its own. It has, well, thanks to the armor set we've got. Uh-oh, careful. Yeah. That's why we gotta watch as he's just... No, he actually stepped right over us. Now, I know the chest has a second break that we can do for it. Oh, out of there. The tail, I don't know if the tail actually is like its own material. But depending on the bow gun and the monster, it hasn't been that bad to try to get some of the tails off for certain monsters. I think I got out of there just in time. There we go. Okay, let's see if we can break his back with this successful mount. When I say that, we're going to actually get through it first. Although, thankfully, with him being a noisy bugger like he is, we got a lot of downtime through the later parts of the roar. There we go. This actually puts us in a nice position to work at the head and the back. And I think that was the chest's second break there. Yeah, he's definitely getting very ticked off, so we're doing something right. If the monster gets pissed, you're doing a good job. Let's put it that way. And there was a flinch or a part break. Ow. Yeah, that hurts like hell. Definitely should have brought a better... Oh, crap. Gotta be careful of the lasers. Should have brought a better fire resistance gear. I think that would have mitigated those attacks much more. Holy crap, was not expecting that to be the way that would go. Yeah, I'm kind of just sticking around with him, because if I really wanted to, I would just focus on the stomach and finish him off with that fully exposed now. I want to try getting as many part breaks as I can. Ah, didn't quite get out of the way in time. Yeah, I'm playing with fire here, quite literally. Ooh. Should I use a max? You know what? I'll keep using the Mega Potions. I think I'm... Yeah, Gravios is slow enough that I think I'm going to be able to stay safe enough to use them. Save the Max and the Ancients for if I do cart and need the just pop up. Okay, nope, not leaving the area, but yeah, he is weak to be limping like that. But that back still does not want to break. Oh, that's the problem with try and get in close, is you gotta mind the basic the venting of him. Yeah, that's... Okay, I shouldn't have been paying around. I should have just taken him out. No, actually, there is... Maybe it will be worth getting the sub-quest for him. But yeah, what am I at for fire resist? I'm only... It is positive, but I guess I really should get a much better fire resistance if I want to try dicking around with him as I have been. Snag that, snag those. Oh, I suppose I could try using the barrel bombs when he goes to sleep to break that horn. Have that, have that. Get that in us. One thing I do think the third generation did really nicely was giving you like the base camp shortcuts to get around the areas much easier. Like, I don't think they've had another shortcut put in since the third generation. Because you used to be able to use, in Monster Hunter 3 and 3 Ultimate, well, basically all of the third gen, if you started the base camp, you could have shortcuts to get from almost across the map in some cases. Because I remember the Flooded Forest, if you actually used the underwater cave, you would pop out on the other end of the map in the water areas. And that was super handy for getting out there quick. No, you didn't go to sleep. Somebody want to knock me out at this? Thank you. Sometimes you guys do your job. And when you do, I appreciate it. Of course, when you don't, I get ticked off at you, but that's your own fault because you didn't do your job. And so much for the subquest. Again, if I really focused on the stomach, I think I would have had him down a lot sooner than this. But even then, looking at the time for, like, how long this hunt took, it went fairly fast. I think the Mono Devil Blaster here is going to pull us for quite a while. Until I can get the Conqueror Seals and get the Gravios heavy bowgun to its max upgrade. Oh, that reminds me. Did this give me... It did give me a Coma Sack. If I can get 2 more, that's actually going to be the Nursilla heavy bowgun upgraded. And that one has a 40% affinity just built into it. I think it also has fairly decent pierce capacity too, because it was one I got recommended to use as like a bowgun for the series. Because it's a good pierce, has high affinity. And yeah, that's basically all you need for all the heavy bowguns in majority of Monster Hunter. It's just high affinity, good pierce capacity, you're set. Let's see what we got reward-wise. Ooh, that's actually really good for the first hunt. We got a Gravios Pallium, we got a large Wyvern Gem, got a number of the Cortexes, 2 Fell Wings, expected because we did break both wings, that's nice. No subquest because, again, I didn't actually complete that and break the horn. But we still got quite a bit to accomplish there. I just want to check and see if this did open up stuff or it's going to be the other quest that did. I think we might have the Gathering Tour for the volcano opened up. Yeah, we have that now. And we got a lot of options. So Brute Tigrex, that's actually our next quest. Desert Celtis Queen, Black Gravios, ooh, Bracteos and Stygian Zinogre, and Diablo. Yeah, we've got a number of options open up now. But we'll just go take a preview of the G-Rank Gravios stuff. I'm actually not sure what this will look like. It's been a while since I've taken a look to see what the set would be like. I can't remember what it looked like in Generations Ultimate. Oh, right, I think it's kind of like with the arm. It almost looks like a... I can't remember if it's an upside-down Gravios head or it's a right-side-up, but either way, I think it's going to look like... Yeah, it looks like you're wearing a Gravios head for, like, some of your armor. Recoil, Unshakable, and Defense. It's actually not that bad to have for a set, because the recoil is always nice on heavy bowguns. The Unshakable, I think, cancels out things like wind and tremor locks, which will help quite a bit, and Defense, gunner armor could definitely use it. Yeah, so those are kind of... It is like you're wearing a big Gravios head. The shoulder... I think I'll have to try getting that set just because it will look so good from, like, Monster Hunter aesthetic. Oh, recoil, defense, and loading instead of unshakable. We'll have to see how that goes, but it's interesting to see that. As for the upgrades... Oh, I just don't have the Zenny for it because you need so much Zenny in this generation. But yeah, we'll be able to make that... let me remember. The Gravios... Here we go. It's all black Gravios stuff for it. Okay. Though I think... Oh, the Volveroll... You don't actually use regular Gravios materials for a lot of stuff then. It's like, it skipped over quite a bit there. Yeah, so I'll have to try to figure out the Zenny situation, which, I mean... That's always something I found weird with Monster Hunter. Is they make stuff so expensive... instead of just making it so it's more accessible just to pick up. Like... The hardest part about getting the gear should be the materials, not the Zenny you need to buy it, but every generation and every game it seems like they keep this super inflated price as you go along. It just feels like it kind of drags the game down a little bit because you have to stop this progress, go back, Zenny farm, then resume, and keep going. It's weird. But thank you guys for joining me on this episode of the series Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. If you did enjoy the video, you should give it a like, and if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, Christian comments right down below. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel already, please think about doing so. I do want to build us towards that 1,000 subscriber mark. We've crossed the 800 threshold, so we have very little left to go. We just need your help for the next few steps there. But thank you guys so much for watching, and until I see you in the next video, Hunters and Survivors, please remember to take care, stay alive, and happy hunting.